You're casting your net into a vast, deep ocean, but your arms are tired. For years, the digital world has told you to be seen. You have to be everywhere. You've been told to shout into the wind and dance for algorithms and chase every passing trend just to stay relevant. But that noise, it's just clutter. It's the digital version of the hustle culture we are all trying to leave behind. What if the goal wasn't to go viral? What if the goal was to be a beacon for the right few? In our world, we don't grind for attention. We create a presence that acts as a quiet invitation. We aren't looking for a million strangers. We're looking for the women who recognize our light because it mirrors their own. Before we find the solution together, I've placed an anchor for you in the description box below. It's the Glimmer and Graceful Pillar Map and Planner. Go ahead and download it as we talk through the video. It'll help you map out your own shift, and it'll turn these concepts into tangible plans for your digital boutique. If you're new to our circle, welcome to Glimmer and Graceful. I'm Michelle. I've spent over 30 years in the classroom, and now I've traded that for the Matriarch life. I'm here to help you navigate your graceful pivot toward a soft life of sophisticated simplicity while helping you build your quiet income from your own digital boutique. Today, we're talking about the 4 pillars of awareness. Think of these as the 4 rooms in your digital boutique home. The first pillar is awareness, or what I like to call the wide net. Think of this like the front porch of a beautiful, historic home in the French Quarter. It's the most public part of your business. It's where people notice the color of your door or the ferns hanging from the ceiling. At this stage, they don't know your story. They don't know your heart. They're simply passing by. Awareness content is the first glance. It's the glimmer that makes them pause their scroll. But here's the shift. Awareness isn't about volume. It's about resonance. We've lived long enough to know when we're being sold to. We've been the family anchors, the career-driven leaders, and the caregivers. We don't want more noise. We want substance. When you create awareness content, you are expanding your reputation and building brand visibility by sharing your vetted wisdom. So I'm going to tell you about a woman that I've worked with here in the group. She was exhausted from her corporate job, and she wanted to start a digital shop for organizers. Initially, she thought that she had to post hacks every hour. She was back in the grind. We shifted her to the presence protocol. Instead of hacks, she shared her signature signal, her philosophy on how a clear space leads to a clear mind during the chaos of being in the sandwich generation. She began to optimize for discovery by answering the actual questions that women her age were asking. And most importantly, she learned to invite, not to enforce. She wasn't shouting, she was attracting. Awareness is the wide entrance to your world. It increases your SEO and your searchability, letting the right women find you while you're busy living your own life, tending to your garden, or playing with your grandkids. Once a woman stops by your porch, you invite her inside. This is our second pillar, lead generation. This is the foyer. It's where the relationship moves from a casual glance to a meaningful handshake. In the traditional marketing world, people call these lead magnets. They often feel like traps, something designed to trick you into giving up your email address. But in the Glimmer and Grace circle, a lead magnet is an anchor. It is a sample of your legacy. It's the moment that she realizes you're not just selling a product, you're offering a solution for her next chapter. I also worked with a woman in our circle that was a retired teacher with a beautiful eye for gardening. She had followers, but she had no quiet income because she was stuck on the porch. She was sharing, but she wasn't connecting. We helped her create the starter kit for container gardening on a balcony. Suddenly, she wasn't just the plant lady, she was a mentor. She was giving potential customers a taste of her experience. This is exactly why I built the Glimmer and Graceful Pillar Map and Planner for you. It takes the complexity of building a funnel and returns it to sophisticated simplicity. To bridge the gap from a visitor to a lead, we use the connection framework. First, the value exchange. Your lead magnet must be able to stand alone. Even if she never spends a penny with you, she should feel more capable because she met you. Second, the qualification filter. You don't want everyone. You want the woman who values your intentionality. Your content should naturally draw them in while letting the hustlers pass by. Third, the nurture bridge. Once she's in your foyer, don't leave her there. This is where your email series comes in. You continue the conversation, sharing the lesson plans of your life and showing her that a digital boutique is a path to a soft life. Now we've arrived at the heart of the home, the third pillar, paid content. This is where real transformation happens. This is the shift from interest to investment. This pillar is the engine of your digital boutique. It's where your quiet income's generated and where your legacy is solidified. Many women our age hesitate here. We have been the nurturers for so long that charging for our wisdom feels foreign. But I want you to reframe this. When you charge for your digital products, you're asking your audience to invest in their own transformation. People pay attention to what they pay for. By offering a paid course, a workshop, a digital asset, you're giving them the tools to actually achieve the pivot that they've been dreaming of. You are helping them move from career-driven to legacy-led. Another woman from our circle was an artist who knew everything about botanical illustrations. She gave it all away for free for a year. She was exhausted, and her bank account was empty. She was slaving away for likes. We worked together to package her wisdom into a digital boutique starter kit. The moment she put a price tag on it, everything changed. She wasn't a content creator anymore. She was a business owner. Her income allowed her to stay present for her aging parents while building a portable life. She wasn't chasing viral moments. She was building a boutique that traveled with her. To navigate this pillar with elegance, we use the legacy framework. Focus on transformation over information. Don't just give them facts, give them a path. Embrace sophisticated delivery. Your products should reflect the quality of your brand. They should feel like a soft life luxury. And finally, the continuity of care. The sale isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of the most important chapter. This is exactly why the Glimmer and Graceful Pillar Map and Planner is so essential. It helps you see that your paid products aren't just extra work. They are the destination of your entire content plan. We've reached the most sacred part of the boutique, the fourth pillar, relationship content. If we stop at the sale, we've built a vending machine, not a business. A digital boutique is a destination. This is where we turn customers into a community and transactions into the circle of grace. In the hustle world, they talk about retention and customer lifetime value. That sounds cold. For us, it's simple. It's about being a good matriarch. Relationship content is the aftercare. It's the way you ensure the woman who trusted you actually succeeds. Relationship content is often the most neglected, yet it's the most profitable room in the house. It is much more peaceful to serve the same group of women deeply than to constantly chase new strangers. When you focus on the relationship, your income becomes sustainable. You aren't starting from zero every Monday morning. I have one more success to share with you from the women in our group. She sold beautiful journals for women navigating the empty nest. She had a great wide net and made sales, but after the sale, she went silent. So she was focusing on the grind of finding new customers that she forgot the ones that she already had. We shifted her focus into this fourth pillar. She started a Friday Glimmer email specifically for her customers. No sales pitch, no hacks, just a personal note on how she was finding grace in her own quiet house that week. Those women didn't just stay. They became her advocates. They told their friends. They bought her next course. And she stopped grinding because her circle was already so full. To master this final pillar, we use the Matriarch Circle framework. First, generous follow-through. Check in on your buyers. Send a bonus tip a week after their purchase. Second, exclusive access. Your inner circle should get the vetted wisdom that is too personal for your public square. Third, two-way grace. Listen to them. Your community will tell you exactly what to create next. You can stop guessing and start providing exactly what this Gen X generation needs for their footing. When you align these 4 pillars, awareness, lead generation, paid content, and relationship, you aren't just building a business. You're building a sanctuary. You are creating a space where sophisticated simplicity isn't just a phrase. It's a lived reality. You're moving away from the noise and toward the soft life. You're building a boutique that travels with you. Whether you're sitting on the porch or you're traveling to see your grandkids, this is the great shift. It's the intentional process of shedding who we had to be to discover the life that was always waiting for us. Before you head off to map out your own pillars, remember this isn't about perfection. It's about progress with grace. Every single step you take towards organizing your content is a step towards your freedom. If this resonated with you, be sure to like and comment and subscribe to our circle. Don't forget to lean on the Glimmer and Graceful pillar map and planner that we discussed today. You can find it in the link below in the description box. Let this be a compass for your pivot today. Remember to find your glimmer today and walk in grace. I'm Michelle. I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye.